Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? Hope you are doing well. And I hope you have understood our yesterday's topic, which was about present continuous tense. Today, our topic is use of more and most. We are going to study the uses of more and most. So, what's the meaning of more? For what we are using the word more? We use the word more when we compare two or more people, animals, or things. When we are using word more, we are comparing two pupils, animals, or things. For example, in a classroom, if one boy is very good, for example, Ali is a very good boy, whereas Ahmad is sitting beside him and he is not that good. He is a naughty boy. So what will I say? Ahmad is more, Ali is more good. Ali is more better than Ahmad in doing all the works. And you have to write all your question answers and words meaning in your fair copies, okay? And at the end of use of more and most, I'm going to share the essay. You have to take the screenshot as well, and you have to write it in your composition part. So what we are using? We're using more for what? We're using more when we compare two people, animals, or things. Okay, for example, if there is shark and whale in the sea, right? They are sea animals, right? So who is more dangerous? Yes, very good. Shark is more dangerous, right? So I would say shark is more dangerous than whale. I'm comparing two things. I'm comparing shark with whale. Okay. Now I'm going to give some examples. For example, I'm going to share examples of more. See here, there's a picture of shark, right? You can see the picture of shark, and here there's a picture of lion. So it means I am comparing shark with lion. See, sharks are more dangerous than lions. What are sharks? Sharks are more dangerous, means they are more dangerous than lions. Lions are not that much dangerous. Sharks are more dangerous than lions. Understood? Sharks are more dangerous than the lions. See, you can see in the picture, shark is looking so dangerous, right? Whereas lion is not that dangerous. Okay, so how we will use the word more when we compare two things, animals or peoples? Here I am comparing two animals. Well, what are the animals? Shark and lion, right? I'm comparing shark with lion. So sharks are more dangerous than lions. Now the next example is peacock. There are two birds, right? I'm comparing other two animals which are birds. This is a peacock and it's a parrot. So peacock is more beautiful than parrot. Peacock is more beautiful than parrot. I'm comparing peacock with parrot. I'm comparing peacock with parrot. Okay. When I'm comparing two things, means I'm comparing two things, animals or people. At that time, I will use the word more. Peacock is more beautiful, right? Even in the picture, see, peacock is looking more beautiful than parrot. Now, our next example is, see, what you can see in this picture? Yes, you can see a diamond and a gold. You can see diamonds and gold. So what are diamonds? Diamonds are more expensive than gold. Means diamonds are more expensive. They are more precious than what? Than gold. I'm comparing diamond with gold. Okay. I'm comparing diamonds with gold. About yesterday's class, I will repeat it when this lecture is ended. Okay. So I'm comparing diamonds with what? I'm comparing diamonds with gold. Diamonds are more expensive than gold. Diamonds are more expensive than gold. Even if you go for buying gold, you can find over there that diamonds are more expensive than gold. Means the price of the diamond is more than gold. Now our next example is biryani. Yes, yummy, right? It's most Biryani is more delicious than noodles. So there are many students who love biryani. Even myself, I love biryani than noodles. So biryani, what is biryani? Biryani is more delicious. Means the taste of biryani is more delicious than noodles. Okay, the taste of biryani is more delicious than noodles. I'm comparing biryani with noodles. Okay, I'm comparing biryani with what? I'm comparing it with noodles. Very good. So biryani is more delicious than noodles when I'm comparing two people, two animals, or things. Now I'm comparing things, right? Biryani is a food. So biryani is more delicious than noodles. I'm comparing biryani with noodles. I'm giving biryani the most importance than noodles. So I'm saying biryani is more delicious than noodles. Now our next example is about two boys. They are sitting in the classroom, but you can see that one boy has opened his book and there's a pencil in his hand and his name is Ahmed, whereas the other boy is lazy and he's put his head down on the desk. So what is Ahmed doing? Ahmed is raising his hand for asking some questions, right? So you can see that Ahmad is more active than Adnan. This boy's name is Adnan. He is a lazy boy. Okay, he is sleeping in the class. So what is Ahmad doing? He is writing something in his copy, right? And he's raising his hand to ask questions. So Ahmad is more active than Adnan. Here I'm comparing Ahmad to Adnan. I'm saying that Ahmad is more active. I'm comparing two things, right? Two persons, right? Two people, Ahmad and Adnan. So Ahmad is more active than Adnan. What is Ahmad? Ahmad is more active, means he's more active. He's doing his work on time. He's raising his hands for asking questions, and even he's completing his work on time. Whereas Adnan, he is sleeping in the class. See, now you can see he's very lazy. Okay, Ahmad is more active than Adnan, but I know all my students are very active. So our next example is from your book. In your book, it is written that we use the word more when we compare two or more people, animals, or things. I have already showed you the examples where I'm comparing two people, two animals, and things, right? Now here there are some examples from your book. Sharks are more dangerous than whales. Here we are comparing shark to whales. See here, this is whale and these are shark. But sharks are more dangerous than whales. Even if we go inside the sea or in the ocean, and if we go near shark, they're even going to eat us up. Okay, so sharks are also dangerous for us. They're dangerous for the human beings. So sharks are more dangerous than whales. I'm comparing shark with whales in my example. In that example, first example, what was our first example? Yes, very good. Our first example was sharks are more dangerous than lions, but here sharks are more dangerous than whales. Both are sea animals, right? Both are sea animals, and I'm comparing shark with whale. That shark is more dangerous than whales. Now the next example is seals. What are seals? Seals are more difficult to catch than fish. They both are fish, right? Seal is a type of fish, and I have also showed you the picture of seal in our first class, right? In our first class, I have showed you the picture of seal. So seals are more difficult to catch. When we go for fishing, we can catch fishes very easily because they are very small in size and they can be caught very easily. We can catch them very easily, but seals are more difficult to catch. We can't catch seals easily. It's very difficult to catch them. Okay, seals are more difficult to catch than fish. I'm comparing seals with fish. The third example is there are more fish in a river than in a pond. Okay, what's the meaning of river and pond? Pond is a place where rainwater comes and stay over there, right? When there is a heavy rain, we build up pots, right? We build up small place where water comes and stays over there, where rainwater stays over there for a long time. So we can find more fishes in a river. And river is a water which comes from the mountains or from the glaciers. And in that water, river water, there are more fishes. You can find more fishes than pond. Okay, there are more fish in a river than in a pond. So we can find more fish in a river than in a pond. Now we are going to study about most. I hope you have understood about more. Most. We use word most when we compare three or more people, animals or things. In more, what we are doing in more, we are comparing two people, animals or things. I'm comparing like between two peoples, I'm comparing them, right? I'm taking one as more intelligent or more brilliant or more beautiful than the other one. But in most, what am I doing? I'm comparing three or more people, animals, or things, right? I'm comparing three people, animals, or things. Now, let's come to the examples. For example, see, here is there just one picture of blue whale. Why have I kept only one picture? Because blue whales are the most largest animal in the earth. They are the most largest animal the earth. There is no larger animal than blue whales. Blue whales are the largest animal in the world. I'm comparing blue whale to all the other animals in the world because blue whales are the most largest animal in the world. Understood? So I am comparing blue whales to the all the animals in the world. Blue whales are the most largest animal in the world. Now, wow, see this picture? It's mangoes. Yummy. Who all like mangoes? Yes, there are many students who like mangoes, right? And it's the season of mango in the June, right? You all must have eaten mangoes too. So do you know that mangoes are the most sweetest fruit in the world? Mangoes are the most sweetest fruit in the world. I'm comparing mango to all the other fruits in the world in sweetness. So mangoes are the most sweetest fruit in the world. It's the most sweetest fruit in the world. Mangoes are the most sweetest fruit in the world. What are mangoes? Mangoes are most sweetest fruit in the world. Means there is no other fruit who is that sweet like mango. Mangoes are the most sweetest fruit in the world. Now our next example is rainbow colors. See, rainbow have seven different colors and it looks very beautiful when it's in the sky, right? So here's a boy named Ali. Ali thinks that rainbow has the most beautiful colors. What is Ali thinking? Ali is thinking that rainbow is having the most beautiful color than any other colors. Okay, Ali likes the color of the rainbow most than other colors. Okay, Ali He thinks that rainbow has the most beautiful colors. He thinks that rainbow has the most beautiful colors. He don't like other colors, but he thinks that rainbow's color are the most beautiful colors. Now our next example is about a giraffe. How many of you have went to the zoo? There are many students who have went to the zoo and they have also seen giraffe. Okay, so do you know one thing, that giraffe is the most tallest animal in the zoo? Giraffe is the most tallest animal found in the zoo. Giraffe is the most tallest animal found in the zoo. So giraffe, what is giraffe? Giraffe is the most tallest. Its height is very tall than all the other animals who are with there in the zoo. Okay, giraffe is having the most tallest height than the other animals found in the zoo. So giraffe is the most tallest animal found in the zoo. What is giraffe? Giraffe is the most tallest animal found in the zoo. Now our next example is a boy whose name is Amir, and as you can see that he is studying, right? There are many books kept on his desk and he is studying. So Amir is the most intelligent boy in the class. In every class there are many students who are intelligent, right? But here Amir is the most intelligent boy in the class, means he's the intelligent boy from all the other students in the class. I'm comparing Amir to all the other students in the class. Amir is the most intelligent boy in the class. What is Amir? Amir is intelligent. I am comparing Amir with everyone else, right? I'm not comparing here two things. If I compare two things, like Amir is more intelligent than Ali. If I compare two person or two things or two animals, at there I will use the word more, but here I'm comparing more than three person, animals or things, so I'm using the word most. Amir is the most intelligent boy in the class. Okay, now in your book there are some examples. I'm going to read it for you. We use the word most when we compare three or more people, animals, or things. So the word most is used when we compare three or more people. Means not two, we are three or more than three people, animals, or things. In the examples I have already shown you the uh, pictures of people, animals, and things, right? So I hope you have got all the examples. Here are three examples in your book. This is the most beautiful fish in the tank. So this girl, she's looking in the tank and she sees many fishes, okay? But she likes only one fish and she's comparing that fish to all the other fishes in the tank. She's comparing that fish to all other fish in the tank. So she's saying that this is the most beautiful fish in the tank. She finds that this fish is most beautiful fish in the tank. She's comparing that one fish to all the other fish in the tank. Then sea animals are the most interesting animals. So sea animals are the most interesting animals, means here they are comparing sea animals to all the other animals in the world. They think that sea animals are the most interesting. They think that sea animals are more interesting than other animals. Okay. So do you think that sea animals are more interesting or the land animals are more interesting? Yes, many of you like sea animals more interesting than land animals. Okay. Next example. George thinks the zoo is the most exciting place of all. So George is a name of a boy and he thinks that visiting a zoo is more exciting place. He loves He loves zoo than all the other places in the world. He thinks that zoo is the most exciting place. It's very exciting for him. For whom? For George. Very good. George thinks the zoo is the most exciting place of all. I hope you have understood all the examples and you have got the difference between more and most. Now, if you have your course book, please open page number 12. There is an exercise which I'm going to share all the answers and you have to write it in your course book, page number 12. So, what's the question? You have to add more or most in the following sentences. In the following sentences, you have to add more or most. So first one is, that is the dash colorful painting in the class. That is the dash colorful painting in the class. So what will I write over here? More or most? What should I write? I'm comparing that one painting to all the other paintings in the class. That is the dash colorful painting in the class. What should I write? Which word should I write over here? More or most? Very good. Right over here, most. That is the most colorful painting in the class. Why did I use most over here? Because I'm comparing one painting to all the other paintings in the class, right? That is the most colorful painting in the class. Write the answers in your course book using a pencil. Course book, page number 12. Second one, this book is dash interesting than that magazine. So here the question is that this book is dash interesting than that magazine. I'm comparing a book to a magazine. What should I write over here? More or most? So what will come over here? Yes, very good. We'll write here more. Why? Because I'm comparing two things, right? I'm comparing book with magazine. Okay, in the first question, I was just comparing that one painting to all the other paintings in the class. But in the second fill in the blanks, I'm writing, I'm comparing the book with the magazine. We are comparing book with magazine, right? So we are using the word more. Then third one, a shark bite is dash painful than a jellyfish bite. So here I'm comparing the bite of a shark. Okay, when we bite to a cake, right, or a dog bite us or a shark bite us, so which is more painful here? They are saying that shark bite is more painful than jellyfish bite. Jellyfish is a type of fish which lives in the sea. So shark bit, when a shark bit bites you, it's more painful than a jellyfish bite. So what should I write here? I should write more, right? Why? Because I'm comparing shark to jellyfish, right? A shark bite is more painful than a jellyfish bite. I'm comparing two things, or two animals over here. So I'm writing more. If I compare only the one painting to all the other paintings in the class, at that time I will write, I'll use the word most. But here I'm comparing shark and jellyfish. I'm comparing two animals, so we have to write the word more. The fourth one is mangoes are dash expensive than bananas. I'm comparing mangoes to bananas. So what should I write over here? More or most? Yes, very good. I'll write the word more. Mangoes are more expensive than bananas. So here the answer had already shown. Some people think the shark is the most dangerous of all sea animals. So some people think, not everyone, some people think that shark is the most dangerous of all sea animals. So here they are comparing shark with all the other sea animals in the sea. So some people think the shark is the most dangerous of all sea animals. Please take a screenshot of it and write all the answers in your course book, Active English Course Book 2, page number 12. Please Take the screenshot of it and write all the answers in your active English course book, page number 12, using a pencil. And if you don't have your course book, you just take a screenshot. When you will buy your course book, that time you have to write all the answers in it. Okay. And I'm going to give a home task to you. Your home task is in your workbook, Active English Workbook, page number 7. You have to fill in the blanks with more or most. You have to fill in the blanks with more and most. It's in your Active English Workbook, page number 7. Please note down your home task, page number 7 of your workbook. You have to fill in the blanks with more or most. Okay. Now, let's come to our essay. So, our essay is all about the sea animals. Okay. We are going to learn about sea animal. And what is our essay about? Our essay is about whale. Okay. We are going to write an essay about whale. Whale is a sea animal which lives in the sea. Now I'm going to just read some of the information about whale, then I'm going to show you the essay. Whales are mammals who live in the ocean. The blue whale is the biggest animal on earth at almost 100 feet long. Whales are carnivorous. They eat fish, sea creatures like seals, squid, krill, and even other whales. So what are whales? Whales are mammals. Mammals means they give birth to their babies, okay? Whales are mammals who live in the ocean. Where do they live? They live in the ocean, right? They live inside the sea. The blue whale is the biggest animal on earth. So the blue whale is the biggest animal on earth at almost 100 feet long. How many feet long? It is 100 feet long. Whales are carnivorous. What's the meaning of carnivorous? They eat other fishes for their meal, okay, for their food. So what do they eat? They eat fish, okay? Sea creatures. They live inside the sea, so they eat sea creatures. Like what? Like seals, squid, krill, and even other whales. So the big whales eat the other small whales for their meal. They even eat seals, squid, and krill. These are the types of fishes found in the ocean. Some whales have teeth to help them eat, and some have baleen to help them catch their dinner. So some of the whales have teeth to help them eat. Okay, we all have teeth, right? We tear our food and we chew it, right? It helps us in eating. Whereas some other whales have baleen to help them catch their dinner. So they don't have teeth, but they have their mouth has baleen to help them catch their dinner. Whales breathe air through their blowholes. So whales are having blowholes right in on over their head. In their head, there are blowholes. Okay, they can live a long time, up to 90 years old. So whales live up to long time at the age of 90 years. They live up to 90 years old. Whales don't sleep like people. Okay, we people sleep all the time, but whales don't sleep like people, but instead take quick naps. What's the meaning of nap? Nap means like sleeping for a few minutes and then again waking up. There are 75 different kinds of whales. How many types of whales are there? There are 75 different types of whales. Now I'm going to share the essay with you. Okay, before coming to the essay, I just want to give some example of information. Whale. What is whale? Whale is the largest animal, right? And it is having what? It's having a large black back, right? And then whale is having a very open wide mouth. And then whale have fatty skin, right? Then whale are having two blowholes, and that blowholes are called nostrils. What are they called? They are called nostrils. Even we have nostrils, which the air which is going through our nose is through the nostrils. And which nature are they? They are carnivorous in nature. What's the meaning of carnivorous in nature? Means they eat other small fishes for their meal, and they live up to 90 years old. Now, please see this. Look at this picture. You can see the blowhole over here. They even blow water from their blowholes. This is the blowhole of a whale. Now, please take the screenshot of the question and even the essay and write it in your composition part in your fair copies. Right? Our essay is write two paragraphs about your favorite sea animal. You have to write two paragraphs about your favorite sea animal. Please take the screenshot of it. Sea animal. There are many sea animals. There are many sea animals in the sea, right? But my favorite sea animal is whale. So what's your favorite animal? Which favorite animal we are writing? We are writing about whale. Whale is the largest animal on earth. They have fatty skin with large black black back. So their skin is very fat, and their back means their back is very large and it is black in color. The head of whale is very large, and the head of whale is very large with wide open mouth. Please take the screenshot of the first paragraph, then I'm going to the next paragraph. There are many sea animals, but my favorite sea animal is whale. Whale is the largest animal on earth. I have already shown you that whale is the largest animal on earth. They have fatty skin. Which type of skin they are having? They are having fatty skin with large black back. Okay. Then the head of whale is very large with wide mouth. Please take the screenshot of the first paragraph. Now we are going to the next paragraph. This is your second paragraph. Whales have very sharp teeth. What are whales having? They're having very sharp teeth to bite their food. They are carnivorous in nature. What are they? They are carnivorous in nature. Means they eat other fishes. I have already showed you in the mind map that they are carnivorous in nature. They have two nostrils. How many nostrils do they have? They have two nostrils. Even we also have two nostrils called blowholes, and their nostrils are called blowholes, which help them to breathe inside the water, which help them to breathe inside the water. Whales live up to 90 years old. Whales live up to 90 years old. Please take the screenshot of the second paragraph. Okay, our lecture is finished. Today's class is over. In tomorrow's class, I'm going to share letter and application. Thank you.